The girl came to rent an apartment, but the landlord said she did not look like the photo on her ID card. The girl then remembered that she had deliberately worn unflattering makeup. She turned her head, took off her glasses, wiped the makeup off her face, and pulled off the wig on her head. When she turned back around, the landlord was stunned by how beautiful she really was and couldn't help but be attracted to her. The next day, the girl reported to her new school. The teacher told her to find any empty seat and sit down. So she walked over beside a female classmate, but the female classmate advised her not to sit there because the school bully sat right behind the empty spot. The girl said she did not mind. Seeing that she insisted on sitting there, the female classmate had no choice but to agree. The girl tried to pull out the chair to sit down, only to find the school bully's hand was blocking half of her spot. She knocked on his desk and asked him to move his hand, but the bully was asleep and didn't want to open his eyes for her. The girl reminded him a second time. The bully opened his eyes impatiently. The moment their eyes met, the girl immediately recognized him as the boy who had rented the apartment to her. When the boy saw it was her, he pulled his hand back. The surrounding classmates were shocked. This was the first time the boy had obeyed someone like this. Shortly afterward, a badly bruised woman came to the school looking for the girl. The girl did not want to talk to her, but feared she would disturb the other students, so she walked out of the classroom and asked what she wanted. While everyone was confused, the woman hid behind the girl and claimed that the girl was her daughter, telling the debt collectors to go after the girl for the money instead. The classmates were stunned. They had never imagined a mother could be like this. The girl clenched her fists. She pretended not to know the woman and asked her to prove that she was really her mother. The woman flew into a rage and called her an ungrateful brat, but the girl said coldly, "If you are my mother, we must have photos together, and we must also have each other's contact information." The woman instantly grew flustered. It turned out she had once been the mistress of a wealthy businessman. Back then, she had left the girl with the wealthy businessman for money and never took care of her again, until the day before. The girl had been driven out by the wealthy businessman's wife's daughter. The wealthy businessman had told her to go live with her birth mother, but as soon as she arrived at the woman's house, the woman insisted that the businessman must have left her some money and demanded that she hand it over. The girl refused to live with such a mother, which was why she had rented the boy's place. The girl told the debt collectors that if the woman could produce any of the things she had mentioned, she would acknowledge the woman as her mother. The woman became furious and insisted that the girl pay off her debts. When the girl's teacher saw the confrontation, he hurried over to break it up, but the woman pushed him to the ground, and his glasses shattered. He shouted and shielded the girl behind him, saying the woman dared to bring a group of thugs to cause trouble on school grounds. Afraid the situation would escalate, the lead debt collector slapped the woman and told his men to take her away. The matter was finally resolved. The girl apologized to the teacher and said she would buy him a new pair of glasses. That night, the girl bought herself a cake to celebrate escaping her hateful parents. Then she heard a knock on the door. When she opened it, the boy's younger brother wished her a happy birthday and invited her over to their house for longevity noodles. The girl asked how they knew her birthday. The boy replied that he had remembered it after seeing her ID. In the boy's yard, he set a large bowl of noodles in front of her. The girl looked uneasy because she could not eat that much. Noticing her hesitation, the boy scooped some of the noodles into his own bowl and asked if that worked. Surprised by how thoughtful he was, the girl quickly said it was perfect.